everyone, Elisa here from Mom and Rob Crochet. Today I'm here to talk about one of my goals. Now before I get to that, this is one project I've been working on. I'm sorry I haven't done any videos lately of what I've been working on, but I have about 5 projects I've designed, all in different stages of design. And there's a couple, 2 of them I just have to, one I have to put on my blog and the other one I have to take photos of, but there will be more designs coming very soon. And so I know that I did post the video, was it yesterday or the day before? It was either Sunday or Monday about school, and I originally planned on posting that Friday or Saturday, but I ended up redoing the order of my videos. But today was the first day of school and my boys did great. My daughter, however, stood there on the other side of the sliding glass door. First she had markers, then she took my light up crochet hook and was sitting there flicking it on and off, smiling at me with her face pressed against the window going nanny nanny boo boo, and then ran away with the markers and then went away with the crochet hook, and I had to chase her a couple times, but it's okay, we'll work out a schedule and it'll all be good. Anyway, so my goal is to create 40 shawls by May. Now I have been working, I do have a few working right now, and that's just something, and I know I've said this before, but my projects that I'm working on depend on where I am. I have projects that are good for the car. Usually that's also the same project that's good for outside. When I'm not running with my kids, they're just playing with other kids out in the backyard with our neighbors' kids when they're all running around. I have a project I work on. So I usually have my very portable project. Sometimes I have multiple projects that I bring with me. We don't really go anywhere, but sometimes I take my kids over to see my mother-in-law, and so I have projects I bring over there because I have a couple different ones, so that if I get stuck on this one, then it's just sometimes when I make a mistake over and over again, not all the time, but like I make a mistake, I have to pull out and do it again. Sometimes I put it down and I work on a few hours later or the next day. So I usually always have multiple projects to go back and forth. I have my bigger projects I work on downstairs. I have my projects that are smaller for the kitchen table. But anyway, so I have a bunch of different shawls working, but my goal is to make 40 by the end of the year. And I have a plan to give these away, but I know 40 is a lot, even though that's what, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. So that puts me at 8 months to make 40 shawls. So I'm not sure how well that's gonna go, but that's my goal. And I want to show you one I made today. Not today, recently. One of the things I've been working on. This pattern just struck me and I literally stopped what I was doing to make it. So I can't see over it, and I'll put a picture up. Let's see. Oh, I can see the holes a little bit. So this is a shawl that grows, and I will put a picture here of what it looks like. I'll lay it out for you. So for this shawl, I use Brava Sport Weight, and this is before it changed. Brava Sport Weight used to be closer to Karen Simply Soft, and then they changed the manufacturer, so now it's more like Style Craft and Paintbox DK. But but either way, it's still a nice yarn. And I use 3 shades of pink. Now I was hoping to only use 3 shades of pink, but I wanted it to be a little bit bigger, because even though it might work for someone smaller, I want to make shawls that have all different sizes so it can work for anybody, because I don't know who it's going to yet at all. So I did the light pink, medium pink, darker pink, and then I finished with that gray. And I do kind of like the way it came out that way. I wish it had white in this specific yarn, but I didn't have anything. This isn't a yarn that I could have just picked a random white. It wouldn't have looked the same. But I do like how the gray ended it. And as you can kind of see, it's growing this way, but the holes that you make go this way, which is kind of a cool look. And I apologize, I cannot remember the name of the shawl, but it's a pattern by Jolie's Knots, and if you search her YouTube channel, it'll be there. And I will also put a link to this pattern, the video, down below. So this is a YouTube video she did where she showed you to do it, and I think it's a paid pattern she has too, I'm not sure, but I used the YouTube video to do it. So there's that. So that's one shawl done. So this is shawl number 1 of 40. And I'm going to take you along on this adventure, and we'll see if I can get them done by May. So, let's see. I have a couple others I designed, and I have like 2 others I'm working on right now. One's probably almost done. And I'm trying to, I don't make a whole lot of shawls. I usually end up making scarves just because I either like a really big project like a blanket, or a really small project like a scarf and a hat. And I don't really use shawls that often. I can't have anything on me that I have to hold on when I'm chasing a kid. Everything's got to just hang there on its own, or it's going to fall off as I have to chase a child somewhere, because my children they get chased a lot, but that's okay. So anyway, I decided I'm going to try different shawls. Now, this is what I would like to do, because like I said, I'd like to bring all of you along on the journey. Now, I was going through some stuff because I've said this at least once before, but I used to make jewelry. I strung beads, I did wire wrapping, I did like the intricate weaving of seed beads and everything. I did all kinds of jewelry design before, up until I had my oldest son. So I don't know, 7-8 years ago is when I started crocheting, something like that. And I make jewelry once in a while when I need it, but I don't just pull it out and use it. And the only thing I pull it out for is to make stitch markers. And I used to work in a bead store, and I used to teach lessons on how to make jewelry and different things. But I also used to make a whole bunch of earrings, and I used to sell them. Now I stopped doing that, obviously. I like beads. I love earrings. Now I don't tend to wear a lot of earrings in my videos. Maybe I should, but I don't want to. It's just fighting the dog or fighting the cat to try to get them out and everything. But normally when I leave the house, I always have earrings on. I love earrings. But anyway, so I have lots of earrings, and oh, hold on, got someone running up. Sorry about that, boys. Okay, so I have a whole lot of earrings, and I'm not going to sell them. They're just here. So I decided to take you along on my 40 shawl journey. I would like you to comment down below, and if you'd like to participate, there's 2 options. Option number 1 is pick a shawl pattern and post it down below, and if I pick your comment, I will crochet that shawl pattern. Option number 2 would be, tell me something, give me a idea for a shawl, and it could be maybe you'd like to see a shawl in a certain stitch or a certain shape, and if it's something that I have to design, then you would get the pattern for free if you're picked. But tell me something, a specific, well, I have a lot of yarns, but maybe like a specific yarn weight, or just something you'd like to see in a shawl design, and I'll see if I can design it. Really challenging myself here because I've designed a lot, but not a whole lot of shawls, although triangles and rectangles are probably much easier than designing garments. So I would like you to comment down below with either option number 1, a shawl, someone's shawl pattern that I can work up. Hold on one second. Sorry, the cat was coming, about to knock the tripod over, and I had to grab him before that went down. You saw, if you watched my last video, he almost took it out way too many times. So anyway, option number 1, select a design that someone made, or no, put a pattern down below, and I'll make that shawl. Or option number 2, tell me something, some kind of inspiration, something you like to see in a shawl design, something that could inspire a design. So that's option number 2. And so you'll be entered to win a pair of earrings if you comment down below with that, and then you get a bonus entry if you share this video. Okay, so this is all sponsored by me, not by YouTube at all. It has to be 18 to participate, and I'll put all the other rules down below. You can't send it, some countries you just can't send it to, but all that information will be down below. And I hope you enjoy this. This is something fun that I thought would be neat to take you along with my 40 shawl journey, and we'll see if I get there, how it goes. Okay, have a great day.